Coming up next on the Jeff Crilley Show, she's known as your holistic dentist. She went through a health battle, and that set her on a new course to help people heal their mind, body, and spirit. Her incredible story just ahead.
Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is the Jeff Crilley Show.
Well, I love the way God works. We're kind of cruising down the road, and suddenly there's a detour, and you can look at that detour as a negative, or you could say, okay, God, what do you have in store for me? And that describes my next guest. Dr. Toni Engram is in the studio. She's the owner of Flourish Dental. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here.
Well, you've always ate right and exercised, and then you said in 2011, you're already in the dental world. You have a autoimmune disease. And it was life-changing, wasn't it?
It really was. And I'm so blessed to have that as my journey that I got to go through, because really it led me to getting to practice the way that I practice now. So incredibly fortunate.
You were telling me a story right before the show that your doctors were saying you're going to have to be on all of these medications, and you didn't take that at face value.
No, thankfully, my mama raised me to be pretty stubborn.
Good for you.
And that was they gave me the normal Western medicine treatment for what they had diagnosed me with, which was Crohn's disease. And they said, here's your list of medications. You're going to be on these forever or until they stop working. Then we're going to put you on stronger medications. And oh, by the way, there's a 40% chance that you might need to have surgery to remove all or part of your colon at some point. And I was 30 years old, a young mom, sure. a new dentist. I just didn't accept that answer.
Good for you. And as you started to dig into it, how did you heal yourself?
For me, it was a lot of different things. So I did lifestyle issues. I changed the way that I ate. I cleaned up my diet, removed things that weren't serving me. I was much more mindful when I ate, so taking the time to eat, taking the time to rest when I needed to rest. And I hope that all the moms who are watching really understand that autoimmune conditions, they require you to be aware of your body and know what your limitations are. And so for me, rest and stress management were really high up on the list.
Sure. Let's pull up your website. And as we scroll down the website, I know you're a very successful dentist. How much of your time is devoted to things beyond dentistry?
Well, I love dentistry, and that is how I get to help patients.
Yes.
So dentistry is what I do with my hands.
Yes.
But I feel like everything encompasses whole body wellness.
Yes.
So the spiritual, the emotional, it's all connected. So yes, the majority of my time, my how, is working with my hands.
Sure.
And helping people through dentistry.
Well, and I've heard the expression, the eyes are the window to your soul, but your mouth is the window to your health. I mean, you guys find out about plaque, you find out about a lot of different health conditions before the patient does.
Absolutely. You can see so many things. There are so many red flags that show up in your mouth before they show up elsewhere. And so really what my job is as a dentist, and especially as a more holistic biological dentist, is one, I want to remove any oral contributors to chronic disease.
Beautiful.
So whether that's toxins or infections that are hiding, we want to remove any of those contributors. And then second is I want to end the cycle of oral disease for good. because I don't like this drill, fill, and bill
Right.
model of dentistry. I want to find the root cause of those illnesses like tooth decay and gum disease, and I want to remove that so that we can change the narrative around your dental health.
Congratulations. I should also point out that she is prolific on YouTube and all the different social media platforms. We've got a little video, and I want you to just kind of narrate this because you are all over the place. I mean, you've got this dental practice, you're dancing there, you're on different television shows. You've got a very busy life, don't you?
I do have a busy life, and I have a great team around me that helps put all of those videos together.
Absolutely. And I noticed on your bio that you are a certified integrative health coach. What does that mean?
Yeah, I took a health coach certification program in, I believe 2017 is when I did that through the Institute for Integrative Nutrition. And that was such a fun way to incorporate nutrition, which I had loved for years, but incorporate that knowledge into my practice.
Yes.
And at the time, this was back several years ago, very early in saying out loud that I was a holistic dentist. I kind of wanted some street cred to be able to talk about nutrition with my patients. And so that's where that came about.
And I love it that you've expanded your practice into really getting to the root causes of people's problems. Like you mentioned, just drill and bill. That wouldn't be rewarding, would it?
It was not rewarding. And I probably would not still be a dentist if that's what I had to do every day.
Yes. And I think we have a new administration, and I know there's a lot of talk about preventative care, and it seems like our whole healthcare system is built on taking care of the sick, but what we really should be focused on is let's prevent people from getting sick.
I would love that. And I hope that we all can make mouths healthy again.
Yes. We're going to show you her YouTube page because it goes on for miles and miles and miles, and I love the graphics. You do have a great team around you. How do you choose the topics that you tackle?
A lot of those topics are what people online have asked me, what they have questions about, and what I answer in my practice every day. So if I'm getting a question over and over again, 5-10 times in the office, I know we need to talk about it so that other people can know the answers too.
Nice. Well, where do you see your career going? Are you going to be an international speaker, author? I know you have a podcast.
I have a podcast. I really enjoy speaking. I really do. And so I would love that. But really in the near future, I'm focused on making biological holistic dentistry more accessible. And so we're expanding the practice, which I'm happy to announce here.
Really?
First and foremost, we're expanding, and so you can expect a second location.
Congratulations.
Hopefully within the next, let's say 24 months.
24 months. We're going to have you back again to talk more about that.
Yeah.
In the final minute or so, I want you to look into the camera on the left and talk to that person who they know they're not healthy and they want to make a change. What words of encouragement can you give them?
I love this because I see this in my practice all the time. So I'm going to tell you what I tell the patients in my practice is, Mama, you've got this. You have the ability to heal. You can absolutely change the trajectory of your family tree when you change the narrative around your family's health. And we can help you through that. We can guide you through that. And so I just want you to know that it is possible.
Wow. Thank you so much. Drop the mic. That was a great way to end the show. We're also going to leave you with our website, which is flourish.dental. The great Toni Engram. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you so much. This was a great time.
Thank you. That's it for now. We'll see you next time.